other big-time dunkers, and it always looks better, and he certainly makes up for the lack of height with that athleticism.
Yeah, his leaping ability is just off the charts.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
That's his first.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Caron Butler is checked in for the Pistons. Here's Jackson, and Detroit again with the bucket.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Now the dish to George. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, guarded by Jackson.
Well, this is what he does. He's shooting it well. He's scoring a lot of their points, getting them in front.
We've got 1:08 left in the third. To the wing on the left. And he uses the glass on the lane. Jackson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Pippen, the pass to Davis. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Clutch. Left side, George. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Detroit's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. There's a screen. The drive by Jackson. Misses in close.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Dishes it to George. Tries again. Rebound by Williams.
This guy's a good three-point shooter, but that was probably from a little bit too far.
Yeah, not what I would call working to get the best shot either.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
Here's Mr. Fundamental. Buried it just in the nick of time.
He sure did. Right on cue. Man, was that major drama. He loves those situations, though.
Well, that was big time. Knew exactly how much time he had left, squared up, and let it fly.
And as we conclude the third quarter.
Tuesday, November 11th, Russell Westbrook and the Oklahoma City Thunder go up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. It's the real deal.
And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. They've got Mr. Fundamentals. Clutch out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Pippen. And it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the point guard. Davis has the open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Stolen by George. And a fast break now for the Knicks. George has got the ball.
Really an extraordinary game for George. He's got 21 points, and he sprayed home 3 three-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range. You know, it's such a treat to watch the game for a living. It doesn't stand still. It keeps evolving, and as we see the leadership changing hands. New commissioner, new owners. I think that process will continue. And hopefully they'll strike that balance between preserving the tradition of the game while also continuing to attract new fans.
We talk about the new team owners, more than 30%, Clark, of the league's teams.
either, but again, as franchises grow in value, the owners are getting much more involved. And again, understanding the appreciation potential of this kind of asset. It's a bigger chunk of their portfolio now. It used to be owners were guys that kind of came through the basketball business somewhat and didn't look at it as something that could be a viable asset. But now it's a big business play.
2 on the clock. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Rob, and pushing it up. Here's New York. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Williams. And they're on the break. Here's Dinwiddie. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws. You know, every team in the league loves to have good size in the middle, but it does seem like the league is getting tougher for big men. You know, help defenses now, the allowance of zone defenses, you can sort of load up on players. It can inhibit a big man's ability to attack because you can see double teaming even before he's gotten the ball. But it's made for great strategy, and I really like the new rules.
Lucas kicks to Butler. Offline with his 3. Smooth sailing for New York. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And the shot is good. Mr. Fundamentals got 49 points in the game. And as the game has required more movement, Clark, we're seeing big guys try to slim down.
And yeah, big men with agility are at a premium, but also it takes a little bit of the stress and strain off the joints. As few as 5 to 10 pounds less can make a big difference, and that's huge for big guys.
Now here's Lucas, guarded closely. Butler on the wing to end the run. Good! Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Good.
This is incredible. It's been a 3-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
Lucas dishes to Williams. Back to Lucas. To the middle. Another steal. It's Pippen with the drive. The pass to Mr. Fundamentals. And the shot is good. Mr. Fundamentals got 51.
Virtually uncontested. It's nice to be able to add to the lead without really having to work for it.
Now here's Lucas. There's the block. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pippen with the bucket.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's 11 points for Williams.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Mr. Fundamentals passes to Richmond. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Excellent ball. Movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's key. This run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
Lucas kicks to Butler. Off target with his 3.
Again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
When you're hot, you're hot. This is unbelievable.
Knocks it loose. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Pippen.
Look out, man!
Rim shaken. And he throws it down hard with one hand. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
Lucas dishes to Butler. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
New York moving it around. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. 16 points for Davis. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Lucas the pass to Butler. To end the run, Crane for 2 points. Butler's got 7 now in this quarter.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Great D that time from Davis.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
Well, you know when he goes up with both hands, it's going to go down hard.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. He's covered by Richmond. Williams, a screen on Richmond. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Davis has got the ball. The rim rattler.